Hi everyone, hi Coco. Coco's here to do her press conference. If you can raise your hand if you have a question, please. Go ahead, Chris.
Coco, congratulations.
Thank you.
What does this mean to you?
It means a lot to me, especially I've lost in the fourth round a couple times, so it feels good to get over that hurdle. And today I played my best match so far in the tournament.
Chris Otto, please.
Hey, Coco, congrats. Great match.
Thank you.
How good does it feel not only to play the way you did, but also to serve the way you did? I think you dropped 9 points on serve, no double faults. It was a great performance.
Yeah, I think I feel like I've gotten less and less double faults as the tournament has gone on. I think, and that's obviously been a hurdle in my game, but I truly feel like I'm getting over that hurdle. And today, I don't know, just served really well first and second serves and played the points pretty smart on my serve.
Eleanor Crooks, please.
Hi, Coco. Does this run feel different to the ones you've had at slams previously?
Yeah, it definitely does feel different. I feel like, I just feel like it's been, I don't know, not professional. I guess professional. I mean, I feel like all my matches have been, pretty, I don't know how to say it, but like straightforward wins, like no crazy three sets and stuff. As we know, I have a lot of those in the past. But I don't know. I just feel like this has been the most consistent like tennis I've played at this level, and hopefully I can keep that going.
Darcy, please.
Congrats, Coco. What a win today.
Thank you.
You talked after the match about having your family with you at the tournament. Why is it so important to you to have them here with you?
For me, it's especially important now because of the bubble and COVID, and you spend a lot of time in the hotel room, and it just makes things light and fun. Especially like my mom, she wasn't here for the previous parts of the clay season, so it's nice to have her here. And I'm also thankful that my brothers let me steal our parents for a little bit. But after this tournament, she will be going home and for a little bit, and then right back from Wimbledon.
Go ahead, Chris Clary.
Coco, just a couple quick things. How's your French going? And second thing I wanted to ask was just about your serve, and can you talk a bit about the work you've put into the getting your serve back to where you want it to be?
So je parle français un peu. I'm learning. And with the serve, I don't know. I just spent a lot of reps on it, especially since Madrid. I think I had a lot of double faults that match, and I've just been serving pretty much every day. Not really focus on so much like the speed of it, just feeling confident, because the problem was my confidence on the serve. Like I would practice and make like 50-second serves in a row, and then I get to the match and get nervous. But now I don't feel as nervous when I'm serving. I just feel like I just focus on the three main things, and then it just happens. If it goes in, it goes in, and if it doesn't, we try again.
Chris Otto.
Coco, would you say you're still learning on the clay? And if so, what would you say you're learning during these four matches?
Yeah, I'm definitely still learning. I'm gonna always still be learning, no matter how many matches I win. But for me, it's just being patient and shot selection. I think is really important on clay, because you're not gonna have too many outright winners on clay, just because it's slower and gives more time for your opponent to get the ball. So I think the shot selection is important, and also just using all areas of the court. I think clay is like, probably the surface that you can use the whole court the most. And I think it's important that I continue to mix up, and so it mix up how I play, so my opponent don't really know what to expect.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
Coco, you've said that you relax between matches by playing the Uno board game, and you also said that you win every time. So do you think that maybe you're just a born winner? And have you got any top tips for me for Uno? Because I can never win.
Yeah, we've been playing Uno today, and actually we've been keeping score. I think I have it in my notes. So I have 16 games, 16 wins under me, My dad has 11 and my mom has 10. So I'm in the lead right now. With Uno, I don't know. There's not really any tips. It's all about luck. But I have a strategy that I have against my parents. I know how they play, and I'm not going to share it because my dad watches my interviews, and I don't want him to know what happens.
Eleanor Crooks, please.
Coco, I know you won't want to get ahead of yourself, but I mean, this is such an open tournament, isn't it? So, I mean, do you feel like you're right in the mix?
I mean, to be honest, I haven't really thought about it. I'm really just focused on the match ahead of me. I don't want to think far because, you got to focus what's in front of you. And, I mean, yeah, that's really the only answer I have. So I'm just focused on, or right now I'm focused on going to sleep tonight and winning the next Uno match. And then tomorrow we focus back on practice and then get ready for the quarterfinals.
Go ahead, Mario.
Coco, congrats for the win.
Thank you.
You said earlier this year that you felt your game is more studied by your rivals. So, what are you working on it to make yourself a surprise factor again?
Yeah, I definitely do. Like, I would say I do agree. Like, people are, after being on tour for a bit, there's obviously more matches for them to watch and learning how I play. And I've noticed that. And, during the off season, I just worked on my weaknesses. And I don't know, I feel like now that my weaknesses are now stronger, it doesn't really give my opponent so much an answer or an easy way out on the court. And for me, I don't know, something that might be considered my weakness, I just really started to feel like it's a strength for me now.
Go ahead, Jonathan.
Coco, how much are you playing tennis because that's your job? And how much are you playing just because you absolutely love the game?
I feel like all the time I play, I love the game. I mean, I'm always having fun on the court. I will say there's been times where, I guess moments or a couple weeks where I wasn't having as much fun, I guess. But it wasn't because I didn't want to play. It's just, you get caught playing week to week and, you kind of, lose it a little bit. But I feel like that's kind of with like everyone. I feel like everyone goes through those moments, and I think going through those moments make the good moments on court way more enjoyable, because if it was always good on the court, if everything was good in life, you wouldn't appreciate the good moments. It has to be some bad moments to make you appreciate the nice things in life. So I think I think that's in general with everyone's career. I mean, I don't know if you guys love what you guys do, but I'm sure there's some tough moments in there. But I feel like the good moments make things pretty fun and enjoyable.
Go ahead, Mario.
Your thoughts about your next match against Barbara Krejcikova? She just won a title like you on clay.
Yeah, she's obviously been having a great clay season, and she's a tough opponent. I think that she's a really smart player, and she's been on tour for some time, and she, is one of those players, I guess, an all-court player. She can play all parts of the court. She does well in singles and doubles and mixed doubles. So I'm just going to go out there and just, focus on playing my game and not so much about her. And yeah, she might be like the quote unquote veteran, I guess, in this matchup, but I think I'm just not going to focus too much on the decisions she makes and more about what I do on the court.
Chris Otto, please.
Coco, besides your serve today, what else did you like about the performance the most? I mean, there are a lot of things to like, obviously.
I think for me, what was important was the depth on the ball today. That was one of the things that I came out there focus on, just because, she has some unreal hands, probably the best hands on tour regarding like drop shots and slices and all that. And I knew that to make it difficult for her, I had to push the ball deep. I mean, no matter how good you are, it'll be hard to drop shot on a deep, pretty heavy deep ball. So that was what I was focused on, and it went my way. And also, even though I didn't win all the drop shot points that she played, I think I played them pretty well. Even the ones that I lost, I don't think there was much I could have changed up on or anything. So yeah.
Jonathan, please.
I saw a lovely signature that you wrote on the camera after your win today, Coco. How good are you at remembering birthdays?
Yeah, it was my brother's birthday was on June 5th. And this was the first time I was able to write on the camera since then. And I wanted to do it on his birthday, but we didn't write on the camera on Longland. So hopefully I was hoping that today I would win and obviously have like the camera would be there. So I wrote him happy birthday. He watches all my matches that I play. And I know my grandma texted me, said that he was happy.
Chris Clary, please.
Hey, Coco, I realize this can change over the years, but right now, what's your ranking of surfaces? Your favorite one to least favorite?
Oh, that's a hard one. I don't know. I feel like hard will just always be my favorite because that's just what I'm used to and that's what I started on. So I would say that's number one. And between clay and grass, I don't know. I have good results on both. That's a hard one. I would say, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with grass second and clay last. The only reason I say grass second, well, I haven't played on grass since 2 years, since Wimbledon, that 2019. So I don't know. But I think just because it's, it has a special place in my heart, and that's kind of where you guys probably all heard of my name for the first time. So I think grass. And only thing about clay, it's just like I don't like. It's just like whenever you fall, you just get all dirty, and I don't like that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go hard 1, 2 grass, and 3 clay.
Coco, you've talked to.
Sorry, go ahead, Chris. No, it's fine.
Coco, you talked about this maybe being your most professional tournament in terms of mindset. Can you compare your mindset and your approach to today's match to your other round of 16 matches at the Slams?
I think that the difference between this yesterday and today was, honestly, to be honest, I think I was just more hungry for it. I feel like in the past, I felt like I was satisfied with, the run I made in the tournament. So maybe I feel like I came into the matches, I guess not as hungry. And I know it's not probably a good thing to say, but it's the truth. But I think, with a lot of young players, I think that we tend to get satisfied with just, the small results, not small results, but with certain results before we realize that we can really shoot for more. And, my message has always been dream big and aim higher. And I think that today was honestly coming from that message of aiming higher, because, I could have easily said I'm satisfied with, fourth round and everything. But I think today I just came in more hungry and wanting more compared to my last times I've been in the fourth round.
Final question, Christoph, please.
Yes, Coco, do you hear me? Well
Yes.
done for your win. Coco, some young sportsmen and women don't like when we talk about young age, like, I don't know, Kylian Mbappe or some sportsmen like that. Are you in this kind of feeling too?
I don't really care if you guys talk about my age or not. I'm 17. That's the truth. So if you guys want to talk about it, it's fine. On the court, the player, I promise you, my opponents probably don't care about how old I am. They want to beat me just as bad, regardless of my age, and I want to beat them just as bad, regardless of their age. So, yeah, I don't mind if you guys talk about my age. It's a fact of me, and it's gonna change every year. So, I'm only going to be 17 once, so you might as well talk about it while I'm 17.
Thank you very much, everyone. Thanks, Coco.
Thanks.